throughout the entire podcast, can we just keep bringing up Bomber's vor fetish?
What?
Just while Bomber's on the podcast, can we just keep
No,
saying?
I heard you. I just don't know what you're talking about.
Do you know what vor is?
I know what vor is. I didn't know he had a vor fetish.
He doesn't. So can we just keep saying he does?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll tell Dev. I'll put it in the chat. I'll let Dev know.
I feel like that whole bomber segment has to be the pre-show, by the way.
Yeah, it will be.
You just tell them. We've already recorded without you.
No, I'm really liking this vor idea. Just be like, so yeah, Bomb, as a vor enthusiast, what was your opinion on Albion?
So, as a vor maniac, would you throw the hamster over the
No, don't even ask anything about vor. Just be like, so Bomb, as someone who's into vor, what did you think of top 8 at Albion?
Oh, fucking hell.
Can we just keep doing that?
Yeah.
That'd be funny. Cause just imagine you like, I'm not into vor. I just get really upset about it. This is gonna be in the pre-show after the fact, by the way. I'm your host Mugduck, and I'm with my co-hosts Shanuki and Magi, and today we have a special guest on vor enthusiast Apollo HJ.
As you can see, this episode is a vor special.
No.
Hello, hi.
If you would like
Yeah,
more vor,
Dev, are you on board with them? We just keep bringing up Bomber's vor fetish.
What the fuck? Wait, what?
So let's say we're doing the Q and A.
He's a vor maniac.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
We're
He
not
just
gonna.
can't stop getting himself eaten.
We're never gonna elaborate on it, but it'll be like Bomber will be like we'll be in the Q and A, and I'll be like, yeah, I think I could throw a hamster pretty far. Bomber, as a vor enthusiast, how far do you think you could throw the hamster?
Nice. Yeah, no, I'm down. I'm actually
So,
down.
As someone who's really into vor, what was your favourite set at Albion?
I love it. I love it.
Alright,
Yeah,
now that
big
Dev's
fan.
fucking finally here, I'm gonna go smoke, and then by the time I
hurry
get
up.
back, I'm assuming Bomber will be here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, so
You know,
so
we can get to eating him.
so basically, as for the
Hi, Bomber. No reply.
Never mind.
Sorry. Okay.
right, so
Hello, friend.
oh, your mic's terrible.
Yeah, I haven't got my laptop, so it's a problem.
All right, today our guest comes from over the phone.
The guest comes from
I have
a different fucking
my phone.
continent, apparently.
He's loud as well.
Just turn him down.
Yeah, I have done.
Mute him.
Don't mute me.
Fucking kill him.
All right. So
yeah.
so
Sorry, what were you
what
saying?
we're going to talk about, because we had like 4 straight weeks. So there was Bale Rig, and then New Era, then SmashDash, then Albion.
I think if we just stick with New Era and Albion.
Okay, good. I
think that's-
might. Bomb. We can probably talk a bit about why SD's like on a bit of a hiatus for a bit. That'd be worth bringing up briefly at least.
I think that's good. I think that'd be good to talk about.
Sure, we can talk about it.
And then we'll talk about boobies.
What? Do you just say we'll talk about booties?
I said boobies, but those two. Yeah.
Talk about big. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm down to talk about boobies. That sounds fun.
Welcome to Man Said Don't Touch My Boobies. The best. Oh, where's Adam, that smoking boy?
I hate him. As soon as he comes back, I'm gonna go for a smoke. I'm not.
No, I'm gonna
I'm not
do
gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna.
I'm
not gonna do that.
I'm gonna go for a smoke.
No, don't.
Then Bomber's gonna go for a smoke.
I don't.
And Adam's
smoke.
gonna go for another smoke.
Me neither.
That's how the podcast runs.
Me neither, Bomber. But this is Man Said Go Smoke, the best podcast on the web.
Big fan of it. Big fan of it. I mean,
I'm not sure that's true.
Man said
What?
smoke. Man said smoke crack.
man said take heroin on the streets.
Simon says don't jump.
Huh?
Ronald McDonald says get in my car.
Ronald McDonald said give me your McDonald's.
Why would he? Why would he take McDonald's away from someone? He literally
I'm
owns
not-
McDonald's.
Give it back.
That's literally not what he does.
Give it back.
Ronald McDonald says, "Give it back."
Some kid buys a Happy Meal and
I
like,
do not want you to
and
have
and the kid's like,
McDonald's.
hooray! And they walk to the door so they can go and play and eat the McDonald's. Ronald goes,
Ronald McDonald is just like,
give it back.
no. They just leave the door like, can I?
It's that they're just out like
Can I have
prying
back,
it.
please?
They start trying to snatch it off Maggie's like prying it out with their hands. So a little tug of war
Yeah.
over it. Give it back.
But he's definitely like just abnormally weak. And he's just like really, really struggling for taking this Happy Meal away from this
That-
6-year-old child.
He's still lanky and he's like bending his knees so he can reach
Yeah,
down for it.
He's
Give it-
definitely like a very lanky gentleman.
He's really weak.
He's just like really gangly and it's just not working out for him.
He's like mowing. He's like, give it back.
Exactly. And like the kid's mum is watching in the background like, I don't even think I need to stop this. This might be like a growing moment for my child.
Character building.
Exactly.
What's up,
Alright.
Vor Maniacs?
I'm not a Vor maniac. Is anyone in this chat a Vor maniac?
Bomber is, isn't he?
Is he?
What do you mean?
Oh, all right. I guess it's time to start the podcast. Welcome everyone to another episode of the Man Said
Yes!
Don't Jump podcast. We're back. It's been a while. I feel like I say that every single episode. I always say it's been a while because there's literally no schedule to this anymore. But of course,
I tried to schedule it and you don't do it.
I say yes most of the time.
Right.
We didn't ever have a schedule. What are you talking about?
Right,
Yeah,
carry
that's
on,
exactly
carry
what
on,
my point
Dev.
was. Anyway, of course, it is your boy Muck Duck on the host. Joining me are my two wonderful co-hosts. First of all, I have Jacob Charnock.
Hello, it is me.
All right. And I've also got my boy Maggie.
What's up, Doc?
Is that, did you want? Was that a rhetorical question? All right. Okay. Anyway, so we don't have loads to talk about in this one, but in terms of topics, it's going to be quite condensed. But
Are we
the
not?
topics
Are
that
we
we
not
got-
introducing Bomber?
No,
Give me a sec.
No.
Give me a sec. Jesus. All right. Well, you know what? Bomber's here. Say hello, you large man.
Hi.
Oh dear God.
Fucking hell.
Is he here?
Yep.
That's a good question.
Bomber's
Vor
here.
Maniac.
Yeah, Bomber's here via walkie-talkie.
So
I am
basically,
actually here. Yes. Hi.
he's around. His laptop, his mic quality is not the greatest, but he's still lurking around. I'll tell you what though.
That's because he's inside someone right now.
He's,
Oh, he
he's
got
inside a
bored.
computer.
Oh, he's-
He's
Oh,
been
is he
eaten.
good?
He's been eaten again.
Does Bomb? What?
Bomber's
What for?
he likes Vaughn, man. Leave it.
Really?
Shut up.
Anyway, so in terms of the topics that we're going to be talking about, like again, like I was just mentioning a second ago, we're not actually got too many topics to talk about, but the topics we do want to talk about are quite extensive to talk about. Of course, we had two massive tournaments that just came across in the UK, and New Era and Albion 3. We definitely want to discuss both of those. And then we're going to go on to the later half of the podcast and basically talk a little bit about kind of SmashDash. Obviously, we've got Jacob here representing SSM as well as Bomber, and they'll be able to give us a little bit of insight onto the kind of future of SSM and kind of where it is at the moment, which will be pretty cool. But in terms of what I want to talk about first, obviously, the first big event I want to talk about is New Era. And, like, it took a while. It took a while for the UK Smash 4 scene to host an Arcadian, and I feel like as successful as it could have been, like I feel like New Era pretty much checked every mark. I feel like it was a really well-run event. It had lots of different kind of elements to it. It was a really, really good event to watch as a spectator, as well as players, and like as a player as well. Like obviously myself and Jacob entered. Bomber, you didn't actually enter. I think you were down in Essex at the time.
No,
weren't you?
I wasn't there.
Yeah. And then Adam obviously was he was banned because he's too good at the game, unlike me and Jacob. So I mean, I kind of want to. What? What did you
What
say?
the fuck?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Doesn't
You,
matter.
well, you didn't even say. You didn't say words.
I said, is that the reason? That's all I said.
What,
It
that is
Oh,
the
okay.
reason, yeah.
That is the
It's not
reason.
It's not worth stopping the podcast.
It was worth stopping the podcast. I want to listen to your voice. Anyway, the first thing I want to talk about, like as a spectator, someone who was actually just in the venue, kind of to watch Smash 4 event. Me and Adam actually commentated top 8, like, but Adam, what did you actually think of New Era as an event, as like as someone who wasn't really entering the kind of main part of the event?
Yeah, man. I went down for doubles and just like hang out with all you lovely people. It was great. I know like loads of people had their doubts about it running well. You know, they thought 94 man. They've never really done anything to this scale. They've done things close, but you know, have they always been have they always been like top echelon of events? Yeah, but you know, this was just that extra few people. It can cause all so much trouble. But I thought it was ran perfectly. Honestly, everything was to schedule. The projector was it working? I can't remember, but they still had viewing available like at all times throughout the tournament. They had commentary ready. They had multiple streams, multiple games. They had Dragon Ball there, which was great fun. They had Slap City.
Yeah,
for
Slap City was there too.
God knows what reason. But that was there, I guess. Doubles, you know, 4 events, all like they were all capped or like near cap, and they all ran the schedule. Everyone on the TO team did their bit. The venue, obviously, we've been there before. Aston, it was nice. It's gone now, but it's always nice there. I thought it was just a really good event. Commentating was difficult because it was a long day. You know, the fucking Thai sweet chili crisp saved my life.
Oh my
Halfway.
god, I remember that on commentary. We were like actually gonna pass out. It was very, very warm.
I had to take a break, man. I had to go away for like 10 minutes. I came back.
I remember this.
I came back with like Thai sweet chili crisps, and they reimbursed me with energy. It's like an extra heart. Legend of Zelda, man.
That's crazy. Like,
It was good. Though. It was good. I thought
yeah.
it was really good.
my like
Yeah.
as I didn't actually play that much in the event because I kind of wanted just to go down and say hello to everyone like Adam was as well. But I did enter. I mean, I didn't really do that well, but that's not a big deal. Yeah, I thought the event was actually amazing for what it was. Like, the top 8 was insane. There were so many hype sets, and I feel like that kind of established the rivalry between J Squad and North that was there, and it was really fun. There was a lot of good things about it. Obviously, Jacob, you got into bracket at New Era. How did you find the event as like a player?
I'm really good. It's just really. I was kind of skeptical about it being like double in pools, especially because like, you know, the scale. Well, not the scale, but like what the event was. You know, for like mid and lower level players. So I was like, it's kind of sucked to go 0-2 at that of all things. But even then, like they had the AM ladder set up, and like everyone who was playing that enjoyed it. It was even available for people that did make bracket afterwards as well. And yeah, it just ran really well. All this, you know, it was just good. It was just good as a competitor. I really enjoyed it.
I think a lot of people have this sort of stigma about Arcadians, where like, you know, the top players aren't there. There's no real, you know, there's no rivalries that anyone's really following and friends with the players already. So they expect it to just not be interesting and be quite boring. But shit, you know, shit went down, man. Like, you know, things developed. J Squad North, like you already said, was great fun. North slapped him, obviously. Should have slapped him even harder, but Bayonetta exists.
Mm-hmm.
I think the thing is though about just the Arcadian, you know, being what it is. Like, I just like the whole concept of it, just because like there are these rivalries that happen, and these like people, you know, people getting to play each other that usually probably wouldn't meet in bracket or wouldn't meet in tournament, because if there are top level players, they'll already be losing out to those. You know, you get opportunities to play, you know, new people that are more on your own skill level as well.
I think what you can say, and like this is like the ultimate aim, I think, for any event, is I don't think anyone who attended it went home disappointed, unless it was like, you know, through their own doing, like they'd played badly, whatever, you know, that's on you. But I don't think anyone went there and was disappointed because of like external things.
See, I remember I got I bring these two up like all the fucking time on the podcast, but because I love them. But I got my friends Dan and Nigel, Dan War and Pig. This was their first tournament outside of Manchester, except for Dan. I think he went to One Bale Rig, and like Pig, who's only just started playing the game. I just dragged them down with me, and they both went 0-2, and they fucking loved it. Like, they both had a great time there, like chilling in the hotel and like playing ladder all day. They both had a great time.
And I think that's kind of
the night out was a thing that happened as well. I don't remember it.
Oh, yeah, you were just, because everyone kind of got to the club at a different time, and you were just completely just gone. But
I'm gonna go ahead and blame Pig and Danois for that.
oh yeah, they had pig special brew going around the venue, but just the club was a bit too overcrowded. I describe it as, you know, when you go on a night out with your friends and you get into a club and then you take a minute to like rendezvous all your friends as you get in. Just imagine that for about 2.5 hours. That's kind of what the night out was. It's kind of everyone got separated and it was all right though. I enjoyed it.
That's good. I mean, as an event, I think generally speaking, when it comes to people thinking about like premier UK events, of course you're going to default to that team, and obviously the events they run with DBZ and Albion, and of course very, very good events in their own respect. But I feel like Team Regen are really, really kind of pushing the envelope when it comes to TO, and I think Wills is probably one of the best TOs in the UK, and I feel like he's done really well in getting like a group of people that aren't just dedicated just to tournament organizing, but he's got like volunteers. He's got someone manning the stream constantly. He's got someone doing design and advertising. I feel like that's so important, and it's something that a lot of different teams who want to get into TO and a lot more could definitely kind of adopt as well. I think when it comes to like the events that Team Regen have ran, there's been a couple of hiccups here and there, and it's mainly been down to kind of the presentation of like the crowd being able to watch the game, or whether it be down to the poor Wi-Fi or no access to the Wi-Fi, and like external circumstances that you really just didn't want to associate. But it felt like this was the first time where nothing really stopped them, and they just fucking nailed it. And it was just a fantastic event, and there's not really much else you can say about it in terms of like how it was ran, how it was presented, how it was marketed, everything on the day. Like I can't really think of any faults with it, genuinely.
Will's in that he's in that like group of people who've been in the scene so long that, you know, you can only go to so many events before you figure out, all right, here's what needs to happen at an event for it to be a good event.
Definitely,
it's like, if it wasn't a good TO, it'd sort of be like, you know, do you want to check yourself in?
Like, you've been here for like 10 years. What the fuck? Why aren't you good at this yet?
10 years of your life and you don't know how to use fucking Smash GG.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, man, I thought it was in terms of like how everyone did. I feel like, again, I mean, what, it was nearly like a month ago, wasn't it? New Era. It feels like a while back now.
Yeah.
But I mean, in terms of top 8, we had someone from the North take it, which I think we were all pretty damn happy about.
We had Northern Grand Finals as well.
We had the Northern Grand Finals. We had Lucretio, who said he wasn't even trying at the game, getting 3rd place. I don't really understand how
that. By the way. Best performance of his life.
Oh, he's so full of shit with that. He was semi-trying, and now he got 3rd, and he's like, oh yeah, I wasn't trying too much. That's
Bomber, can you please
clearly a lie.
Can you please just like come out of that guy's mouth for like 1 minute?
No.
Oh dear God. Oh dear God. I don't know, man. Like there was a lot of different things. Like Legoat's losers run. Baron got into top 8 of winners, which was sick. Really, really good player. I've never actually seen him play properly before, and like he did the Bayo stuff. And you know what? You got to embrace that. You got to accept it. And to be fair, he did it well. So there's no hate from me. Bomber,
it's just a shame that he did it to Mike.
Yeah, Mike was a heartbreaker, personally. Like, obviously, I think everyone loves Mike in terms of who he is as a guy, and like seeing him just get a double eliminated by Bayo, that was rough. That was rough. Bomber, someone who kind of enjoys Vor, what was your kind of favorite run in the tournament?
I was pretty.
Oh
happy.
my God!
Oh, he's out of the mouth.
Hey, you guys, can I speak?
Yes, please do with your beautiful mic.
Can't believe he's bored again.
I was just gonna say that I was happy with Mike's run until he got double eliminated by Bayo, and of course, Stranger SA coming in clutch.
Yep.
I was really happy with that as well. And as a spectating experience, I didn't really have any problems with the event as a whole. It was just really good.
That's dope. That's dope.
I think I want to say not just to you two because you were the worst. I think commentary, because I watched quite a lot of the stream back. It was pretty good across the board. I think SBF and Toast did a really good job on the side stream.
I thought we did pretty good.
That was a big joke. I enjoyed it a lot because you said soul hole.
Oh, yes, we did.
Guys, officially, Soul Hole is over now.
What?
It's not funny anymore.
I'm ending the Soul Hole.
Shut up about it. It's closed. The hole has been sealed.
You didn't
It's been plugged up. The ice is back.
You didn't even tell me about it.
Right, but welcome to the Spirit Shack. That's the new one.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Hello, I will be your ghost host.
Okay, anyway, continuing on. Yeah, I just want to say comms were good on the day. Everything was good. It was all good. The gala with the stream and Illuminati. Go. Was it Illuminati doing the stream?
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Illuminati is fucking miles ahead of everyone.
He's dope,
He's
man.
miles ahead of everyone in the UK scene when it comes to graphics. It is not even a fucking contest. He is so far ahead.
The stream looked fucking amazing.
I'm not even shooting shots if I say like Albion should have had him over.
They definitely should have. They definitely okay. Initially, the stream for the main stream for Team Regen, I think it was having a couple of problems here and there, but my God, he is like just so like leagues and above everyone else when it comes to that kind of shit. He's doing so well with it. It's mad. It's mad. He's getting like mad overlooked, I think. Well, I mean, I say that. I think everyone thinks he's dope.
I think it's literally just like the South aren't paying attention to him. Everywhere else knows.
But this is the thing, right? Because I was talking to Brad. I was talking to LT Brad, or Fudge, as he's known now. But I was talking to him.
Is that real? Is the tag actually Fudge now?
Yeah, it's Nocturnal Fudge. But
okay then.
But yeah, no, I think he kind of concurs with me. And as someone who was part of that team in the past, I mean, he's obviously left now as his Airfire, but yeah, he was like pretty much on the same wavelength by saying like, yeah, Illuminati's like, he's doing bits that people aren't even thinking about right now. So it's shout out to him. He's mad. He's mad at what he's doing right now. So, but yeah, in terms of the actual kind of runs that we have, I was really happy to see Joker make it into bracket. I think people are finally realizing how good Joker is. He took Ginkside to game 5 as well, which was pretty dope.
I'm just mad I had to play him round 1.
Yeah, that kind of sucked. I wasn't
He's
happy
so
about
good,
that.
and he's such a down to earth guy as well.
Yeah, I love the guy. That's why I said to him, because I was like super hyped when I got into bracket. Then I looked at who I had to play, and I was like sat with him as I saw the bracket. I just said, "Fuck it, may the best man win," and I just whatever. I can't beat him. He'll kill me. So I was like, "Fuck it, whatever, it's over."
But of course, we saw like a few upsets as well, like Zone getting in, which was mad.
Charnoki beating Jaman, that was mad. Whoa, man.
That was pretty good.
Crazy.
That was pretty good. Charnoki beating a Mario, that was mad.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
I feel like Kaiser beating Wilksy 15. I thought that was pretty fun.
Like Bomber, did you watch the stream?
Yeah, I watched pretty much all of it.
All right. As a Vor enthusiast, what was your favorite set?
What does that?
What's your favorite set?
I'm not sure what the first part had to do with it, but
It's a simple question.
Fair point.
just thought I'd add some background for the fans listening at home.
What was your favorite set?
It was probably Grand Finals, I think.
I think that's fair. I thought that Grand was sick.
Yeah, to be honest, it looked like an absolute spank for the first set.
Yeah.
Yeah. Literally, I thought, oh dear God, it's just going to be an absolute wash. But, you know, second set he started to do
set and then 3-2 second set.
Yeah, it was 3-2 both sets.
I have a question. What's the?
Oh no, it was like what didn't Legault like fucking destroy Sully the first set like 3-0.
I think it was no, set 1 was a 3-0, I'm pretty sure.
It was 3-0, wasn't it? Yeah. The second one was 3-2.
Yeah.
Oh, so I have a question. Right, what was the overall score between J Squad and North in terms of games?
In terms of top 32, it was 5-2. Yeah.
And then you know, it really should have been like 5-1, but
it should have been 6-1. Milk shouldn't have lost it, Baron. Like I will stand by that. Like as much as Baron is a nice chap, talk to him about it. He seems cool. Mike was robbed.
Yeah,
Like,
Baron,
fucking
as,
robbed.
yeah, as nice
I don't
as
care.
nice as he is, he cheated.
Look, when it comes to Bayo Jank, I'm all for it. You know what? If you're gonna do the Bayo ladders, do the Bayo ladders. 170%,
Yeah, yeah.
and Mike's at 0, and you got 1 hit, and you win. I don't accept that. I don't
Smash
accept
5
that.
can't-
Again,
Smash
as
5 can't come soon enough. I guarantee in Smash 5, right, there's gonna be something just as bad.
Oh, yeah,
Can I
definitely.
just say, right, as the Bayo main and as the person who's always been like, no, she can't just 0 to death you like that. Psh, that doesn't happen. I was fucking speechless when I saw that. I was like, it's over.
I think
There's nothing
everyone.
I
I
can say.
mean, J Squad was screaming, but I think everyone else was literally just like, "What just
I mean,
happened?"
I feel like
legit.
if the roles were reversed, if one of ours did that to one of theirs.
I mean, I'm gonna pop off. I'm gonna pop off.
Did you see my face in the picture? I was
Yeah.
yeah, that's
I think
about
the best
right.
representation of that was Verd's photo of Mike getting 0 to death, and you see everyone shocked, and Adam stone cold, straight face. He knew it was gonna happen.
I wasn't in the picture because like someone stood in front of me, but I just, if I recall correctly, I was stood there for what felt like an hour, just with both hands over my mouth, like, oh my goodness.
Oh my god,
I was
Adam!
stunned.
Adam, I remember this right because me and you were sat next to each other, weren't we? And then we were like, "Mike's got this in the bag. Mike's got this in the bag." And then Baron got the kill with like 160% on him, and then we both looked at each other like, "Okay, now we're a bit."
He got 1 hit and I was like,
no. Oh, no, I remember we were sat next to each other and like we were so confident Mike was going to take it because he had his stock, he had a bit of rage and it was fine. And then as soon as he lost the stock, we both looked at each other like, "Oh no."
I like how we're talking about this like it's fucking like 9/11. Like, do you remember where you were when?
Do you remember where you were when Baron laddered Moke? Do you remember?
where you were when fucking Baron Vord Moke? Like...
Yeah.
Bomber, do you remember?
I do remember where I was.
I
was
bet you
at my
do.
girlfriend's house, and I threw my headphones when it happened.
Oh no. I mean,
Oh.
but shout outs to Lancaster, man. They had Luther also finished place, which is dope. He kind of got schmuckled by Brad in losers, but he had like a good run, man. Alex did really well. He beat Ginksai. I think he beat like Crispy as well. I don't know if you saw the set between. I don't know if you saw the set between Alex and Crispy, but Alex actually murdered him. It was not. He actually destroyed him. And like when Alex is on, he plays so damn well. So fair play to him. He did really well.
He was quite upset about not making top 8. Like I remember he was quite, you know.
Oh yeah, he was really.
He was quite disheartened by that, but he did well. He did
Am I
do very
wrong
well.
to say this was Ginksai's first real tournament outside of Southwest?
I think it probably is. You know.
He did travel to Southwest aside from, like, outside of Southwest before this.
Gingsai's dope. Gingsai is dope.
Yeah.
He's 12.
He's not actually.
I can't believe I fell for that. I can't believe I fell for that. I thought he was 12.
I remember there was like 3 or 4 people.
I was sat with SCR7, and SCR's like, "Is he actually 12?" And I was like, "Fucking yeah!" And he looks older than you.
Jesus.
I was doing commentary. I was like, "He's 12, you know." And Dev just believed me, so I was like, "I guess this is how it's going for the rest."
Wait,
of the
no, I doubted it initially. I was like, "No, he's not." You were just like, "No, he is." You know. Why would he lie about this? I guess he's 12. Like, I don't know. Why would you lie about that? I don't fucking know. But anyway, new era. It was a good tournament, is what we're trying to say. So shout outs to everyone who did very well, as well as the tournament organizers.
Whatever Team Regen does next, you'd be a damn fool not to go to it.
Yeah,
they're on a roll.
I'll be there.
Speaking of new tournaments that just went past, that was very, very good. Albion 3. Wowee.
that should have been the slogan for the whole event.
I'm gonna give you another chance to do that transition.
Okay. Speaking of tournaments that were grand in their size, ran by fantastic TO teams and had a lot of expectation behind it, Albion 3. Thoughts?
But yes, Albion 3.
And that's
don't
the end of
wanna
that topic. I guess we're going to the Q&A.
No, I'm gonna say
Okay.
no. Good. It was good. It was a fantastic weekend. It lived up. It lived up to the fantastic time that was Albion 2. Maybe even surpassed it. I loved it. Great time. Great times had by all.
It was
I
great.
mean,
We're
yeah.
all shit. We are all terrible.
Yeah,
But
Yeah,
it was
we all did
not,
really
Yeah,
bad.
we didn't do well. I mean,
To be fair, I mean, Sam got 17th.
I was gonna bring up Sam, but then I
But-
remembered how he got 17th. No
Yeah.
shade to him because he admits it, but
That's
Yeah,
fine.
he
That's
beat
fine.
he beat literally nobody, and then
He
like
beat
the
Seru.
first-
He beat Seru in zone.
exactly. So
Oh,
the first actual
you're gonna do that
opponent,
to zone.
zone's fine.
no, yeah, but that's not like a 17th place at Albion win. That's just a
Yeah,
good.
literally,
It's
like
just a good. It's a
17th
very
is
good
like-
win, but
17th is like beating out no fucking Meru or Flow.
Well,
or
I
something
will
like-
say,
Oh,
Ixis and
oh.
Gluttony also got 17th. So
yeah.
So the first like actual opponents that he came up against were Semi, and he lost, and then I can't remember who he lost to in losers after that.
Azrael.
that's real, yeah.
Oh.
That was a heartbreaker as well. Sam had that
That
one.
was rough to watch.
He did.
Sam
I think
had
he
that.
deserved to win that. He definitely deserved.
He
to
definitely
win that.
did. That was upsetting to
It
watch.
just, it just got in his own head, choked it away. But that happens. It's whatever.
That's
We did. We were kind of in terms of Albion 3 though. It was like for the North, generally speaking. I mean, it was kind of upsetting. I was like really upset about how Adam did. I was really upset
Yeah.
about. I mean, Jermaine could have got further. I'm kind of
I
upset that
think,
he
no, I
didn't
think,
get.
I think Jermaine did. Jermaine
He
did really well. He did really well.
He did well. But I when I was watching his set against P55 Kawong, like, he
55
was just like,
Kawong.
yeah, P55 Kawong, and like I was just like, he was. Okay, look, Jermaine is so much better than me at this game. I'm not gonna obviously say that he's not, but I was watching it. I was like, why are you not doing anything when he's off stage?
That,
Yeah.
Why are you
that
not doing
matchup
a
was, like,
single thing?
The matchup's just super awful. I think that match.
I'm pretty sure Fox is like one of Mac's worst matchups.
No.
No,
No
I'm
way.
pretty sure it is.
No.
I'm pretty sure it is.
No.
No, I'm like very, very sure that Fox is one of Mac's worst matchups.
I refuse.
Okay, cool.
Why do you refuse?
Bro, have you seen a little Mac up tilt before?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, there's that, sure. But then,
Have
have
you
you seen
seen-
literally
have you
Fox's? If Fox
Have you
is in the,
seen
if
a
Little Mac's
have you
in the
seen a
air,
Little
what
Mac
does he
down smash
do?
before? Have you seen a little Mac down smash before?
Okay, yes, I understand. He's got those moves against everyone. What does Little Mac do when he's in the air against Fox? He doesn't have options.
He does the same thing everyone else does. Cry.
What? Okay.
That's not necessarily true. That's not necessarily true. But anyway, regardless, Jermaine should have done better in that match.
Well,
is what
the
I was
most-
trying to
the
say.
most
But it doesn't matter.
The most important thing about Jermaine versus 55 Kawanga was it turns out that I was the funniest boy in the whole event.
That what? Yeah, you made it funny. You made it funny.
Yeah, and
it was good.
everyone wanted to suck my dick for it. I didn't think it was that.
That's
funny.
not. That's not true.
Well, one
That's not
person.
true.
One person did.
Jacob,
one
that's not true.
person
Jacob,
did.
that's not
Many
true.
more have
Jacob,
tried.
that's not true. Jacob, that's not true. Anyway,
Wama tried to
Albion 3
vore me.
was
Wama
amazing.
tried to vore me for it
Shut
though.
up! Why?
And, like-
what does this mean?
So I mean, I don't know. Obviously, you guys probably went down to to play and stuff like that. I didn't really go down to play. I kind of just see everyone like I did with New Era. And as soon as I got into the venue, everyone in the noise just started kicking the shit out of my bag.
It deserved
And
it.
It did deserve it, but like as soon as that happened, I was just like, "This is gonna be a good weekend because everyone is fucking
No.
destroying my items."
No,
I'm
let me
still
just say now-
traumatized
let me
by.
just say now. Before, like, because I got asked this so many times at the venue about like how I felt about not doing great, and I just want to clarify. But it's basically saying what I said to everyone is that like everyone has those days, and like I just wasn't playing well, but the people I was playing against were. It's like I
Yeah.
lost to people who were playing better than me, so I'm like I'm not even sad about it, you know. I
Yeah,
got like loads of Johns. I was on 1 hour sleep. I was ill. Whatever. I played bad. They played better.
it's one of them where it's just like you can attribute it down to like it's one of them days not playing too well. It's fine. It just fucking sucks that it was Albion for you. It hurts. It hurts me.
I'm happy
know that was
for
all
like
of you.
BWC and High Spear. They're nice guys.
Yeah,
But
yeah, that's fair.
I went both well, more to hang out, more for the fun of just having a good weekend. But I went in, I saw that I was projected to go 1 and 2, so I said, "Fuck it, I'll try and do that, or at least go 2 and 2 and call it a day." I went 0 and 2, and I was.
So did I.
I was devastated. I was really unhappy about it, but
You were a big baby.
I was upset. Fuck off, I was upset, but I mean, to be fair, I did have kind of a rough round 1 and 2. Well, just round 1, because losers round 1. But I remember like Dev, remember we were out, like me, you, Brad, and whoever else. We were outside just talking until like fucking 4 a.m. And we made friends with a fox.
Oh, the fox.
Yeah, fox.
What was he called? Bizu.
Bozu.
Bozu
The fox.
Bozu the fox.
He came and sat with us for a while, and
He was lovely.
yeah, and I started decided I took Sam and Brad's advice, and Adam can vouch for me because I've had him fucking help me do it. But I've just been sitting watching loads of old VODs, taking a bunch of notes and shit.
That's dope.
Gone on a proper hard grind.
He's been having me analyze his VODs, and he's writing down what I say.
Yeah, because I'm bad at it. And I started analysing other people's VODs without you there, so I can try and just learn to do it myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Well
Yeah.
done.
It's interesting. With Albion 3, it feels like for half of the group, it's inspired them to crack on with the game, which is really interesting. For others, it was just like a swan song, end of the kind of game for a lot of people. And it's like, it's a shame that it has that duality. There's a part of me that just be like, okay, the game's still got a couple of months in it, just keep playing kind of thing. But I feel like Smash 4 has kind of come to the end of its tenure with Albion 3. There's obviously going to be events here and there, but generally speaking, I feel like a lot of people have kind of put down the game. They're waiting around for Ultimate. And
I know for me, it's like now, if I'm gonna go to anything before Ultimate, I need like an extra incentive. Like I need to be able to see people who I never see, or I need like a night out or something to do elsewhere outside of the game.
See, I'm the opposite, but again, that is partly because I've been a big baby over going 0-2, but also because like I don't want to leave Smash 4 at the like level of play that I'm at, so I'm just gonna go into like a good grind for the last few months of the game, and then hopefully carry that momentum into the start of Ultimate as well.
That'd be cool.
Jacob's gonna be the best in the UK when Smash 4 dies.
Jacob's like the only player of Smash 4 left.
He's
And
like the old
fucking amazing at it.
He's like the one kid.
Jacob and Minimo.
The one kid.
Oh
who
yeah,
never
me
stopped
and
practicing
Mo,
gameplay.
me and Minimo are gonna be the fucking dream team.
Why?
Because Mo fucking loves the game as well.
Mo does.
Mo
love the
apparently
game.
doesn't like Ultimate, so
He doesn't what?
No, he just said
he
he's not.
apparently doesn't like Ultimate, or he's not that hyped for it.
But he hasn't even played it. How
No,
does he
yeah,
know
he
if
just
he
he
likes
just he
it?
just said he's not especially excited for it.
Okay, fair enough. Well, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Oh, you know what? Actually, that does. Bummer, could you turn your headphones down or something if you've got headphones on or something like that because I can hear echo.
Yeah. Just mute when you're not.
I
talking.
have turned it down. I
Fantastic
don't know
news.
if this is better. Maybe.
Leave the belly of the boy.
Yeah, please do. But regardless, like I like when Mo was actually phrasing it. It was really good. It was an interesting kind of perspective on it, I guess, where he said he's not necessarily hyped for the game itself, but he's hyped for the rejuvenation of the scene and old faces coming back, new faces coming into the scene. And I think that's one of the things that's like so exciting about it. The fact that we're going to see some people that we may not have seen a while back. We might see people like Gordo and Toast and Tehran even like entering tournaments and stuff like that, which would be really cool to see. But again, it's just like that's the kind of exciting part about the game. It's not necessarily the game itself, but it's like the community that kind of surrounds it, which is awesome.
I kind of agree with that sentiment
that's
because
all I'm excited for as well.
Yeah,
It's
like,
like,
I mean,
back. I think because I know Inferno Kong's definitely coming back. I'm super excited to see.
That's
that.
so dope. That's so dope.
yeah,
I'm just excited to see people.
Yeah, that's more what I'm excited for because, like, I mean, I'm fucking super hyped for the game. I'd play it right now if I could, but like, that's just because it's a new Smash Brothers game. I'd eat that shit up either way. So you know, there's nothing specific about the game that I'm especially excited for, other than that it's a new thing. I am more excited about, you know, its effect on the scene, getting more people in, tournaments getting bigger, everything being happy again. The world's gonna be better.
In terms of like if going back to Albion, I guess. So again, it was a massive event, 250 plus entrants. in Smash 4 singles. The victory ended up going to someone that I don't think anyone expected to win going into the tournament initially, but Quick actually got first place in both singles and in doubles with Light, which was really, really cool. I think everyone kind of chalked it down to Gluto, Ixis, Magi, that kind of thing. And I felt like Quick was definitely one of the low-key guys who obviously really, really good at the game, but I don't think anyone expected him to take the full thing, which is fair play.
Quick can beat Scythe, so as soon as like the other, all of like the top 5 seeds apart from Scythe were gone, it was open game for literally like any of the top 40 seeds to win the entire.
It was kind of crazy as well, because like I was saying this on me, LT, Brad, and Moke did a analyst desk just before. I loved that,
by the way. I watched it. It was really good.
Oh, thank you. I had a lot of fun doing it, but like I kind of brought up the point that with Ixis gone, Gluttony gone, Magi gone, like this was Scythe's moment to take it. It was really Scythe's massive opportunity to take Albion 3, and unfortunately for him,
think that I had from like top 32. I was talking to, I can't remember, I think Petrino outside, and I was just saying, I think Owl Babies has got this in the bag for free. Like, I thought it was his, like, easily. But then he got to Grands and it just didn't happen.
He was not playing well, like, in Grands.
I think he was burnt out, man. Like, he played a lot, and like you could tell he just wasn't going too well in Grands. But like, I was the exact same. Like, I think when it came to the like when we said on the analyst desk who's actually going to take it, I think both Mike and Brad said Scythe, and I went straight for Owl Babies because I was like, it's coming home. Smash was supposed to come home. Unfortunately, it didn't. It was Quick who took the victory. What are you saying? It's not.
I said that's not.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, but Quick took it. Owl Baby's getting second place. I think Light got third. Shout outs to Light. I actually like that dude. I like the fact that
I think everyone was being big babies about him flipping us the finger.
I thought it was hilarious.
That looked like it. I wasn't there. I think I was watching another set. That was all in good fun. That looked like it was in good fun. I was like, oh, he hates us. We hate him. He gave us the finger. Shut up.
No, Light's a big meanie.
Big, Light's a big baby.
But shout outs to Light. If I saw him, I'd finger him back.
Bomber would eat him.
Yep. Okay. So moving on with that. In terms of like performances, there was definitely upsets. Like I mentioned a little bit earlier, Ix and Gluttony getting 17th place, and Magi getting 49th. There was a lot of upsets, things that we didn't expect. I know that a lot of people had hopes for all 3 of those being in top 8, and unfortunately, none of them made it. Bomber, in terms of you and your obsession with Ori, what do you think the kind of best performance or the worst performance, the person who was the most underwhelming at Albion was?
The most underwhelming in terms of people I expected to do the best was probably
It's me.
Yeah, it was probably Adam or Blank. But then
of course, Blank
got
had
spanked.
Where she said, "Oh, she hasn't practiced in 2 weeks, and she was there for a holiday or whatever."
That's fair enough, yeah.
And then Adam was obviously just having a bad day. But those were the 2 most underwhelming for me. I guess I'm not sure who I really was surprised by doing well. Aside from maybe Owl Babies, I didn't expect him to get second place, grand finals winner's side. I knew he was maybe shooting for like 5th.
If you want the easy answer, it's flow or loading.
I was about to say loading.
Yeah.
I'm a
loading
fanboy now.
Loading is so fucking good at this game. It's so cool to watch him play.
I fucking love watching Mega Man. I could never play him.
Same. I love Mega Man. Did you guys see someone periscoped him put on Twitter? Did you see his set with Gluttony?
No, I didn't actually watch it. Was it good?
It was so good. I retweeted it, so I just like found it on my Twitter somewhere. But
I might watch that after.
It's a really good set. He's so good, man.
Mega Man. It's so frustrating to play against Mega Man. Just because. Just
Lemon.
Like while I was watching his set against Pelly, I was like, obviously I'm rooting for Pelly because I also like Sonic as well as like a Mega Man, and I'm gonna root for the UK. But I was like, if Loading takes it, I'm not gonna complain.
I'm not gonna be mad.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be mad.
It's like, I
feel like
that's
that
fair
matchup
enough.
must be like a bit weird for Sonic because
it's like
everything stops spin dash.
Yeah, neither of them can approach each other. It's like this...
Yeah.
Apparently, apparently Sonic wins it, and I'm like, okay, sure, but why?
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, I mean, just kind of going back to the previous point made about Albion, because I think there was a lot of doubt about how well he would do after he went to DBZ and got 13th, I think it was.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, and everyone knows how good of a player Albaby is. He is like he got what like 4th or something like that at Albion 2. And after that performance, everyone had very high expectations for him. And for him to get 13th, even though it's a fantastic placing, it seemed a little bit underwhelming to some people. So then when they saw him seeded the way he was, but you look at the run that he actually beat. He beat Kibzu, Gluttony, and Super Semi to get into winners side top 8. And like you look at that run, and how do you not become the favorite to win the tournament? To be fair,
Yeah.
So shout outs to him. I thought he did amazing. In terms of lackluster performances, Blank definitely one of them. I mean, I love Mo, and I'm so happy that he beat Blank. But yeah, definitely, I think a lot of people were expecting quite a lot.
So, as that set was starting, I can't remember who came up to me, but someone said, "Come on, quick! Mo's about to play Blank." And I was just sat there. I was like, "Mo's gonna win. It'll be whatever." But apparently, no one else believed in him at all. But whatever. I was just I thought he would win, and then he won. And I heard screaming like halfway through my Dragon Ball set. I was like, "Yeah, it's probably Mo."
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, there's not a lot of people who would have put money on Blank. I mean, apparently Magi's one of them, but I don't think anyone would have expected it to happen. But it was interesting, man. Like, I was really, really happy for him. I think everyone was really happy for Mo. I think Blank was happy for Mo as well. And Blank, shout outs to Blank. Like, she's super, super dope. She's a really nice
she's
person.
very cool. She's fun to hang out with.
But yeah, like in terms of underperformances, I definitely say Blank. I feel like there was definitely a couple of other people. I feel like Magi, for me personally, I really wanted Magi to do a lot better. It's a shame. It's a shame that he kind of got bailed, and then he played against Diddy.
I'll give props to what was his name? Was it KP? The bail that
KP, that's right, yeah.
Me and Sully were playing a rotation with him at Smash Factory before it. He just came and sat with us, and we started playing. I'm like, yeah, this guy's pretty good. He was kind of slapping me and Sully. We both took a game off him here and there, and like, I was like, yeah, this guy's pretty good. Whatever.
Yeah.
And then I saw him beat Magic Mage. I was like, fucking hell. Like,
yeah.
Like, he was good, but I was like, oh shit.
Jesus Christ.
He's very good.
A nice guy, man. He's a nice guy. When I was talking to him at Guard Fragment, he just seems like a chilled out.
I remember I was speaking to him and he asked him where me and Sully were from. And we were like, oh, we're just from up north, North England. And he said, oh, so you know SBF? And I was like, oh.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I was like, well,
I guess we do.
That's right. I know top player SBF. He's my best.
We also know Charnocky. Big fan of him.
I literally just looked him dead in the eye and went, who?
And then he said, do you know the Man Said Don't Jump podcast? And I said, do I know them? And then
I am them. And then bomb and board everyone.
Then he screamed and threw up.
And yeah, definitely did. Yeah, other than that, I mean, I think generally speaking, I feel like the UK, we didn't put out the most powerful of displays. I think we had our 2 guys in top 8, which was cool. But then, I don't know, I felt like we could have done better.
But we did pull out a pretty powerful display as a crowd.
Yeah, I think I feel like that was
powerful.
one of the big like when the North and J Squad combine, it's actual power. It's not even a joke.
I put a tweet out. It's just North is J Squad is North.
Yeah.
So it's like they're not Londoners, not really.
But it was dope. It was so dope.
They don't belong there.
And shout outs to the guys from the Netherlands as well. They're definitely in the chance, giving it a bit of back and forth, especially with that loading and Pelly set. And I remember when loading took it, they were just having it, and you just like, you know what, you gotta hold that. You gotta hold that L.
Yeah,
that's fair enough.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And no, but it was really, really dope.
Going na lemon.
Oh my god, that was the funniest thing I've ever
My actual
heard.
hero.
So
Actually,
we watching. Okay, go on.
I'd like to change my mind on saying that Blank is cool and she's nice and that. Because she said that the best chant was suck his toes. I didn't even hear anyone saying that.
I'm pretty sure that was just like Jackie and Afro and
It was literally.
Kibsu.
Suck his... Shut up, suck his toes. Suck my ass more like.
Homer, can you just stop eating people?
But this guy, yeah, I mean, the crowd was sick. The crowd was really, really good, and I feel like that's what kind of made Albion 3 so special. The
Oh, yeah,
crowd at
guys, remember
Meltdown,
when-
the crowd at Albion 3.
Remember when Bomber just vored that Vuvuzela?
I do remember that.
That was very
Yeah.
funny. We all had a good time.
Do you remember when the three Black Knights of Albion combined together to finish off that one chant?
That was the climax. That was like
That was
I felt
amazing.
That. I felt that.
That was actually
the
amazing.
3 Black Knights
Bombers-
of Albion.
Bomber started it, and Bomber, bless your soul, Bomber. Your voice was gone. Your voice sounded so hoarse and shot, and you started the chant, and I was like, oh please, someone help him out. And then
I had no
Ethan-
voice.
and
You
then
reckon-
fucking
you reckon-
Itano Circus jumped in, and then he did his thing. I was like, oh my god. And then Fabs finished it off. I was like, the Trinity.
Do
I
you reckon if Bomber had finished that chant on his own, he would have collapsed?
I've got a feeling he would have just like not gone back up.
Did any of you
that
hear me
bad
at
by the end.
Meltdown?
I was
Did
pretty
any of you hear me at Meltdown? It wasn't happening. Like I couldn't speak.
Oh god, yeah, you were dying.
You were a fucking issue at Meltdown. What happened? You and Cact have a fucking amazing time from what I
Oh, yeah,
hear.
no, apparently we're doing Evo. I don't know yet. I'm still
Alright,
waiting to
okay.
find out. But,
Okay.
yeah, I couldn't speak. I don't know why I offered to do commentary in the first place. You know, Long Al bought me a shot or two, so thank
Yeah,
you
I
to
just
him.
got really drunk at Meltdown.
Yeah, you
I had a
did.
great time.
We
But I
saw the
remember-
aftermath. It was great.
Knuckaroo, yeah. I
Have a
remember, I
looking good
remember
time.
I felt so bad because there was that guy who was one of the Dutch people that I was talking to drawing. Granted, was the guy that came with the Makalek, Schmakalek chant.
Oh, the Makalek and Smakalek. That was
I
great.
asked him twice what his name was, and I don't remember, and I feel so bad because he was such a nice guy.
Wait, was he from the Netherlands? I thought he was from Finland.
Yeah, no,
Was it?
Makalek is Dutch.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Oh,
he's
is it
from-
Dutch? Okay,
yeah.
my mistake.
And
Fair
I feel
enough.
so bad that I forgot because he was such a nice guy.
But yeah, Albion 3. It really felt like such a perfect ending to Smash 4. Like the whole event, it wasn't just the Saturday and Sunday. It felt like a 4-day event. You had the practicing on the Friday. You had the 2 days of Albion. You had the Monday where Meltdown happened. It really felt like such a good weekend and such a good way to kind of finish Smash 4. And I think that's going to be the way that I finish Smash 4, honestly. I can't see myself going to too many events now after Albion 3. But it was really just an amazing way to kind of finish it. And I feel like a lot of people have kind of fallen in that same area as well.
I tell you,
But yeah.
more than anything, the whole event, because like the game was good, the tournament was good, but like I just enjoyed like just fucking going spoons every night and shit, and just like seeing everyone,
Yeah,
just seeing everyone out, not play, just having a drink and talking without the fucking controls in their hands. It's a nice change.
I think that's the kind of biggest thing about it is the fact that I'm gonna get really soppy right now, but it's like we started off as this like very kind of quartered community in the north, where there was definitely like 3 or 4 personalities, and then everyone else was kind of there to play the game. And it feels like it's built so much since then. There's so many different people that can actually just talk without the game, and I feel like it's genuinely made like relationships in the scene. I think that's so important moving into Ultimate, because it just means like there's going to be such a strong community behind it as well. And I feel like that's so general across so many different regions as well. It's just about making sure that everyone's in it together, right, guys?
Yeah, we're not just gamers anymore. We're
No,
friends.
We're gamers with a Y. We all love each other.
Shit, no. I didn't want to
too
become
late.
gay. I didn't want to become
You're-
gay through this.
Well, I'm sorry. It's too late.
ready, player 2? Are you?
Oh my god. Oh my god. That was disgusting.
So, Bomber, even though... Bomber, despite the whole vor fetish and that, how did you enjoy the weekend?
It was a pretty solid weekend. Unfortunately, I was only able to come for Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, that kind of sucked. You and Mike were in the same boat with that, weren't you?
Oh,
But-
yeah.
Oh, bro, playing poker with everyone at the house was really fun.
Oh,
was really
poker
good.
was so sick, even though I'm bad at it, and everyone. But it was good nonetheless. I think performance-wise in Smash, that was expected.
Mhm.
I should have made top 8 in DBZ, but
I remember you telling me about this, yeah. I
Should have
remember you
made top
telling me
8 in
about
Smash
this.
4.
You should have made
Oh,
Smash 4.
Yeah.
You should have
But
been
I got-
Masahiro Blackarai.
I got what? Huh?
No, don't worry about that. Carry on.
You know, have you ever seen that thing where like you Google Sakurai's name? It's just this big black guy. that should be Bomber.
That should be Bomber.
Blacker Eye.
Master Hero Blacker, I did.
Hey,
Yeah,
I got
continue
the-
anyway, Bomber.
and Tekken. But as a whole result, the weekend was really fun. Nando's was a sick.
Oh, Nando's was so dope. I
Oh,
loved the Nando's.
No, Nando's was
Bro,
right.
Nando's killed me.
I'm not
Nando's
gonna lie.
actually killed me.
I went into Nando's and I was kind of sad because I was the last one there, and all my friends were sat on full table. And I was like,
Oh no.
yeah. But then I
You
went.
haven't sat near us then after.
Yeah, I came and said, but then I went and sat with Nabster and Brad, and that's my favorite combination of people to have around.
Oh my
Just
god.
those two together is actually you could write like a 10-season sitcom with just those two.
Brad has like unrequited love for Napster, and it's like completely genuine.
He just started shouting because Nabster just kept just being odd like he is, just saying strange things, and Brad he just had enough. He just started shouting at him for it. It was like what did he say? He said like, "You've opened my mind to a whole new world of fuckery that I could not imagine." And Napster's there just giggling to himself as he's getting screamed at.
Oh man. And I guess I mean obviously I think in terms of an event, I feel like Albion 3. I feel like there was definitely a couple of different qualms that a few viewers had, but generally speaking, obviously, I thought it was a really, really good event. Shoutouts to that team, GP.
And no, shout out to Degala.
The Degala as well. Oh my days, that
Massive
dude.
shout outs. I think we
Yeah,
kind of
he's-
overlooked him the whole time, but massive shout out to Degala.
That he's the dude, man. He's the dude. Like I think everyone knows how much everyone loves Degala. Like me and him were pretty close, and yeah, man, it was really dope. Like seeing him get the record. I'm not gonna lie, it sounds a little bit lame, but when he got the award, I did choke up a little bit. I was just like, oh,
Well, because
yeah,
I was sat next to him before I went up to get it, and I don't remember what, because I had no idea who JP was going to call up, but he said something, and the second he said it, I turned to him, and I was like, hey, go on. And then he came back, and he had this big smile, and he was shaking, and
yeah.
and then he got his phone out, and I think he saw like Fat Ben text him, like, because he saw him get the award on the stream. It was just, I was like, you've earned it, man. Good shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I honestly, because the way GP described it, I thought it was gonna be Fabs.
Thank you.
Like,
And everyone give a
always
warm
been
welcome
great.
to Lucretia. I'd be like, get the
I
fuck
thought
out of
Fabs
here.
is like moving to America or something.
Oh,
That's why
yeah,
I thought,
yeah.
That's true,
I thought he was gonna give him something before he went away.
yeah. Nah, but yeah, like real talk, like when I saw well done, Dad. You did it. Like yeah, it was dope.
Like he's won a
Big
fucking
shouts to
Nobel
Degala.
Peace Prize.
Yeah, I don't know. It was dope seeing
Yeah.
him get the recognition that he deserves. So, but yeah. Anyway, that team, BYOC, fucking Lompos. I love those two so much. They're so great. I love both of those guys so much. BYOC did their bits. That team, now down 2 members actually. LC Brad and Airfire both leaving as well. So shout outs to them guys for doing the best they could, and they were
Albion's
really
always great,
very
man.
good
No,
event.
it's always so nice to see the Europeans. To do more. I'll go to more.
Yeah.
I'd like to go more.
Do it every week. Make Albion a weekly.
250 man weekly. We are now fucking MSM. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I kind of mentioned, obviously Albion 3, definitely kind of the final note on the metaphorical opera Smash 4, and it kind of ties into what the next topic is, which is around kind of the future of SmashDash and where you're kind of progressing with that. Of course, me and Adam were part of SmashDash. We were part of that team SSM, but we thought, fuck that, and we left.
Hate it.
It was garbage. No, I'm kidding. It was fun, but we've got 2 members of SSM, and I kind of want you guys
Like slimy mongs.
more like stupid Sam.
Yeah, so
Nah.
we're cancelling SmashDash because people keep calling us slimy mongs.
Yeah,
So
slimy mongs.
The
It's
slimy
like
slimy
twice.
mongs. So we don't
Yeah,
want to.
it's actually slimy X2
So
Yeah.
mong.
so I remember
SX2.
last SmashDash, Moke turned up and he was doing his thing, and someone said, "Moke, you're a slimy mong," and he just broke down crying, and he said he's never coming back. So
And then I
Serbian-
apologized to him, but then I called him a slimy
Serbian-
mong again.
Serbian slappers.
you know
See?
what? You know what, Adam?
So meaty.
Alright, so when you put it that way, SmashDash is back on in August. Come one, come all. Right, Bomber,
No, it's not. Why do you like...
right,
But anyway, just to quickly kind of preface what the fuck you're talking about, SSM are just kind of going through a couple of things with SD. I kind of want to let Jacob and Bomber kind of take the floor with this, so I'm going to be in silence whilst they kind of discuss whatever the fuck they want to talk about.
Yeah, go on, Bomber.
please
Bomber,
take the floor.
You're the guest. You start.
So basically, Mike has taken a backseat from TOing because he was just not enjoying TOing for a little while recently. So he's taking a break until Ultimate. I'm in Essex until October, and so having 3 TOs for like 2 or 3 Smash Dashes would not be fun. So we're taking a break until December Smash Dash. We may have a September thing. We're still kind of working that out. And
I wish you'd hurry the fuck up with it, by the way.
But I've told you what day it would be on if we end up doing it. So just book Mag City the week after.
It's fine. I've already picked a date. But carry on.
Yeah, but as Bomber said, so like Mike, he's taking a break from Smash for a bit. So that's like, that's our very handy dandy stream boy gone. One of our, he's a very good
Mike's carrying SSM.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it so boldly.
Mike's carrying SSM.
No, I've said I said it a million
it's
times.
It's called Street Smash Michael.
Yeah. I didn't want to say it so bluntly while we're recording, but yeah, Mike does kind of hard carry us, and it's the fact that even then, I think me, Sam, Toma, and Bomber
Toma and Bomber
would be able to be able to run a decent, a good event. Regardless of Mike, fuck that guy. But I think for one, like, Tom's like our second stream guy, and I don't know how sad he is with doing the head-to-head stuff. So Mike is still needed there, and even then, Bomber's away for a while. He's not always available for every Smash Dash. That just leaves 3 of us. So by that point, it's just a lot of hard work, and it's like, all right, we've got like, because really basically we're missing 1 SD. Really, we're missing because we're gonna miss in August. We're gonna have September. Oh yeah, we're also missing October. Then the December one's at the beginning of the month. Fuck it, that's November. So we're not even taking that big a break. It's basically sort of a bi-monthly now. But yeah, we're just taking a back seat until Ultimate comes out, and then it's coming back to every month. We want the weeklies bigger. We're gonna have a whole fucking shebang when Ultimate drops. But until then, just gonna take it easy. Just gonna chill. Just gonna enjoy our Vor fetishes for those that applies to.
And I mean, I feel like a lot of different teams, a lot of different TO teams have kind of taken the same ethos to that. In that, I mean, I know that team have. I can't really see Team Regen hosting another event before the end of Smash 4 because they probably want to do the same thing. I think it's fine. It's a shame, but yeah. Obviously, I feel like you guys have plans. It's just about actioning those plans, I guess. Yeah, I mean, we definitely like discussed this at length for like 3 hours at Albion 3. Me, you, Sam, Brad. Jamie was there for a little bit as well. It was really cool. It was good. It was a good insight.
And Bozu the Fox was there.
And Bozu also was there. He didn't really provide too much insight other than.
Let me plug really quick. There will be a tournament. Cue the music, by the way. There will be.
It's my city. Don't go there. It's kind of shitty.
Okay. But it'll happen.
Jacob, keep beatboxing. Jacob, keep beatboxing.
Alright, do I need to rap it? Is this?
Yeah, you need to rap.
Okay. In a world where it's nearly my birthday.
It's his birthday.
Street Smash is only running on Thursday. Mag City is coming for you.
Coming for you.
Be there. I'll see you.
I'll see you.
Okay, is that it?
I think that was as good as it's gonna get. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But yeah, all right. So obviously, why am I taking the floor? No, Adam, carry on.
With what?
No, that was it.
That was okay. Yeah, I might run a tournament for like my birthday. There'll be a night out. There's a special side event. You're gonna love it if you come.
I'll probably house people.
Yeah, there's housing. Because it's Manchester, so it'll be great.
There's housing, also known as Dev's house, and that's literally fucking it.
Yeah, I'm offering that out.
He's offering my house.
20 quid a night. It's not, let's not be stupid. Obviously, we charge. Come on.
Yeah. I mean, who do you think I am?
And it's going to be, the venue is going to be, anyone who's at the early Smash Dashes, it's going to be at that old venue, and if you weren't there, it's literally across the road from Bar 21.
And it's got an amazing rooftop terraced area for you to have drinks. It's really fucking nice. I went and had a drink with Cactus and General Scales before we went to a weekly. We got a zombie and it was delicious, and we drank it in the sun. Might not be sunny.
64-man, 8-man side event, and there's rap battles at the end and a night out afterwards. So, come along.
I'm going to have rap battles. We're going to have rap battles at the end.
It's like that one tournament that had like beatboxing in the middle of it or something. Except it's not going to be bad. I mean, the beatboxing was good. It just made no sense to me. But anyway, with that being said, I think that's it for the main content of the podcast. We're going to take a quick break. And of course, you won't actually hear us in the break. We're going to take a quick break for about 5 minutes. And then when we come back, we're going to answer some questions with Jacob Charnock taking the lead.
Bomber's going to eat you.
Bomber's going to kill you.
Bomber.
All right.
Okay, but where did this war meme come from?
I'm going to go
Don't
get a
worry
drink. I'll be right back.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I'm going to the toilet and for a smoke.
Anyway, let's start. Hey, ho, our lovely listeners! It's what you've been waiting for. It's the new Q&A session. Here we go.
What's it called?
What the nook do you want?
No, it's not called that.
It's called the soul
It's not
hole.
the name of it.
It's called
No,
the
the
soul
soul
hole.
hole's dead. The soul hole's dead.
It's called I don't know what else you want from me.
Listen. It's not called it's not called the first thing. It's not called that.
You won't even
called-
say it.
Listen, and we called it the soul hole, but you said that's dead. So what's the new name?
Adam said it was dead.
Questions?
It's
Yeah,
called,
that's the name.
It's called Questions. Welcome back
It's called
to
Just questions?
Questions. Just
It's
questions.
fine.
It's about as inventive as the SD names. Okay, Jacob, what's the first
shit.
question?
I'm gonna read these a little out of order because of how good the questions are. So let's start with the worst one. No, just because the first one that's been written, I don't want to do first. So let's skip ahead a little bit. Simp asks, oh, this is a good one as well, but fuck it, alright. Out of the four of us, probably not Bomber. He didn't know he was on the podcast, but let's include him. Who could throw a hamster the furthest?
I mean, Bomber's the default answer.
Me.
Yeah, obviously.
But
Me.
Yes, Bomber wins.
Let's rank it. So Bomber would, if he didn't vor it, obviously he'd throw it really far.
Yeah.
Who's second?
Me. I get to be second.
Yeah, I can't throw that well.
Me neither. And
I'm not gonna lie.
I think I'd get attached.
But we had this earlier when the questions were coming in.
Yeah,
right?
me and Adam talked about this
And so-
earlier.
so
I think
here's
I'd
the thing.
cry. I'd burst into tears.
We
'cause
can base it off two things, right? Let's get some analysis going. Get your notepad and pen.
All right.
Base it off, first of all, it's physical strength. Okay. So physically, I think we got the order down. But then,
Yeah, I'm the smallest
Income-
boy.
in comes the second factor is emotional strength. And to be honest, I think I rank quite low. I don't think I could lob this hamster that far.
No, I couldn't at all. I wouldn't be able to take it out of my hand. I'd have to keep it. It'd be my pet.
I think if I look,
I would have zero attachment. I would have zero attachment to it.
Fucking
I'm not gonna
launch
lie.
it.
I would throw it even if required to. Even if I wasn't required to throw the hamster, I would throw the hamster.
I think if I didn't look at it and I didn't know what it was, I'd be fine. But as soon as I looked down and I saw it like its eyes or its ears or whatever, I might start having problems.
Well,
All right. Well, I'm gonna put myself second then.
okay.
I'm gonna put myself second.
And Bomber just an unfeeling hamster-hating monster.
He's a fucking gargantuan, vor displaying, hamster hating demon.
Tries
he's
to
fair.
climb inside its mouth.
Exactly.
Well, that's offensive, isn't it?
And then what? Adam would be third and Jacob fourth.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. I can abide by that.
Kasu asks, what are our thoughts on the Ultimate lineup for the Invitational this weekend? The UK Smash Ultimate Invitational. I like the SBF is there. That's good for him. He's my friend.
Yeah. It's a shame that it's only 8, but yeah.
I think a couple of them are like obvious. You know, they go to all like Nintendo ran stuff like Street Pass or like GP does. You know, he's got Nintendo connections.
Yep.
Then the rest are like sort of just token reps.
Yeah,
I do, like, I am happy for some. I do think it's weird that she was chosen. Like, she's not exactly a big
pillar of the community.
Ouch!
mean-
Ouch! Wow, that's really
Okay.
deep.
So we've said that some of the people aren't large pillars, so token. I kind of wanted to have a different spin on it that doesn't make me sound like an asshole. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. that
I
we have
think,
a
I
bit
think
more
I'm not gonna call
variance.
I'm not gonna call it tokenism because like either way they've just not picked exclusively top players.
So
You
let,
know-
let me clarify. Let me clarify then. What I mean is like you've got a Scottish rep, an Irish rep, a Melee.
Oh, sure, yeah.
rep.
There's diversity there, definitely.
That's what
I-
I mean by like.
Okay,
token.
sure.
And we've even got a movie star rep. That's amazing.
Yeah, I didn't even realize
Yeah,
who it was.
that's it.
Yeah,
he's,
me
he's
neither.
literally he's token famous guy.
Yeah, Asa Butterfield,
Yeah,
big fan.
what Smash community wouldn't be complete without the famous guy? Like they've got him up north. You've got me.
Who?
Me.
Well, the thing is, let's
celebrity.
be real, right? Let's be real. It's either gonna be someone who actually plays Smash as the famous guy, or we're gonna get like a YouTuber.
Oh my god, we could have had we could have had
Game Theory.
we could have had Game Theory.
We could have
We
had
could have had
Mystic Game
PewDiePie.
Theory.
He
We
does
have
live in
PewDiePie.
England.
We could have had Markiplier.
We could have had Game Theory.
We could have had Ray William
Again,
Johnson.
we
We
could-
could have had
we could
Ray
have-
William Johnson, man. That would have been
We
great.
could have had Fred.
I think it's kind of blessed that there's actually like, you know, a guy with some notoriety behind him who actually plays Smash in the community, like unironically.
Yeah, I think that's pretty dope.
Yeah, but
That's
it's
pretty
just
dope,
it's just a shame it's not Christian.
You.
No,
Oh yeah,
me.
that's very true. I'm kind of surprised that like Miller didn't get invited because
I
he's
think
like,
Miller was asked, but he just didn't reply or something.
oh, is that what it was? Because like he replied, he was on the ARMS thing, wasn't he, with the UK?
Well, that's it. That's it. Miller's like always, you know, he's doing as much Nintendo stuff as like GPs.
I think Ixis was asked and he said, "Fuck off, kill yourself," because he
Oh,
hates
wow.
them. He will
Okay.
never suck corporate dick.
Ixis said,
Are
"Don't
we
make
gonna-
the game." I'll make
So,
it.
so are we gonna talk about that tweet? Are we
I
gonna
don't
leave
think.
it?
I don't.
We
I don't
definitely
think
could. I feel like that's just
So,
such a
Bomb,
weird.
you're making us echo again. You're ruining the whole podcast.
I don't think we need to. I think it's like live and let live sort of thing.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
find it, I brought it because I found it funny.
It is quite
Yeah, that's fine, I guess.
No, I was actually ready to turn this podcast into a Ixis Noga's hit piece, but fine if you don't want it.
I love Ixis, man, but I don't understand the whole like. I just don't understand what it's about, really.
Well, maybe
But yeah, I think-
maybe we can have him on for an episode and he can explain himself.
I
Maybe we
like
can.
the lineup. I think the lineup's good. They've
Yeah.
got plenty of really good players in reserves as well. Will's a reserve, Pelly's a reserve, so there's like plenty of stuff. But like, yeah, I'm glad that they kind of, I guess, got a bit more variance in there. So it's not just TPs, but it's players that are representing loads of different regions. I'm kind of sad that they didn't have like a Wales rep or like at least a Southwest rep in there. But other than that, I think it's a pretty good lineup.
Yeah,
Well, Afro is in reserves, but that's about it.
Afro's. Well, that's it. It's not even Wales. That's just Bristol.
Yeah.
But then it's like, who do you get from Wales? Personally, I get Nintendo, but he's
Yeah,
not actually. From
let's
Wales.
get Nintendo in there, man. That guy's the boy. Anyway, what's the next question, Jacob?
Lito asks, we probably touched on this before already, but whatever, if someone didn't mention anything. The Lito asks the best non-tournament moments of Albion, so like just anything that weekend that wasn't specifically tournament related that we
All right,
enjoyed.
one
Oh,
moment.
it's
One
poker.
moment for every person. One moment for every person.
Ooh.
It's poker for me. Playing poker with the house was great. Sully doesn't understand the game and gets really lucky with hands, and it's fucking hilarious.
That's funny. I love Sully.
Like,
Bummer,
he
what
literally
about
didn't
you?
know what was going on, went all in, and then had like double aces.
Fucking hell.
Me was probably just Nando's.
That's a good choice.
Yeah, I think
Jacob, what about you?
I'm gonna have to say Nando's because there was the whole Brad and I think Brad was just cracking me up the whole. I think Brad just made Nando's. I think I love him. I think I might be in love with that boy.
That's
God,
fair.
what for him?
I might vor him, but yeah, Nando's and just all the going spoons and just being together as friends, just all the little outings. I don't think I could pinpoint it to one. I guess it was funny when I got up and couldn't find the toilet and everyone laughed at me.
That was really funny, I'm not gonna lie. That was fucking hilarious. But there's a couple. I'm debating between two, but I'm gonna. So the spooning thing is obviously the first answer. But
What spooning thing? I feel like I missed something.
you did miss something. So basically, me, Jamie, Lito, SBF, Cactus, Minimo, we all spooned together. It was fun. But anyway,
Can you tell the underpants bed story
I'm not even sure what you're referring to.
where you didn't want to share the bed?
No, I'm not going to tell that story.
Please tell it.
I'm not going to
Please.
tell that story. I can't. I can't. Okay. Basically, what happened was, so I came to the house late, so I was back on Saturday rather than the Friday, and I wasn't really sure in terms of logistics where I wanted. Now, I think everyone knows how notoriously bad I am at snoring, and I tried to go on my way to not. I tried to go on my way to seclude myself a little bit, maybe sleep in a different room, maybe sleep outside if I have to. I'm not obviously going to sleep outside, but there was obviously a lot of people in the main room that we were sleeping in, and I didn't necessarily want to sleep in the main room because I didn't want to disturb anyone. Anyway, so I put my suitcase in the main room, and I'm thinking about where I actually sleep. So I was like, are any of the rooms free? I was told there wasn't. So at this point, of course, I was debating, where do I actually sleep? And Brad said to me, well, why don't you go sleep in the bed over there with Redacted? And I said, oh, I didn't actually say anything initially. I looked towards Redacted, and I looked over, and he had no covers on, only a pair of underwear, and he stared at me in the eye, and there was no blinks. There was no blinks for a solid 7 seconds. Now I know 7 seconds doesn't sound like a long time.
No, that
Just
sounds
imagine 7 seconds of unrequited eye staring between me and Redacted. So I looked into his eyes. I looked into the bed where he was laying, and I thought, you know what? This one's not for me. I'm not gonna do this. And Brad was cracking up. I was extremely uncomfortable. So I thought, you know what?
Didn't I end up sleeping there?
I slept on the floor instead. I slept in a little crevice that I formed in the floor, not on the floor, in the floor.
You dug a hole.
I dug a hole in the floor, and yeah, I slept there. It was actually comfortable.
My face.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The eye contact was way too long. I wasn't really sure how to react, and then I had to turn to Brad and be like, "You know what, Chief? This isn't the one.
Also,
This isn't it. This ain't it."
Can I real quick retract my moment because I just thought of something I like more.
Okay. What's your
Super
favorite
quick.
moment?
I used to enjoy like me, you, and Brad and Sam and whoever the fuck else kept coming out. Just sitting on that little kiddie play park outside.
Oh,
the
that
house
was great.
and just talking all night and playing on the slide. And when for some reason there's like outside our house there's like a little kiddies play park, like a slide and shit. And you left a bunch of little like Tracy Beaker books and shit like that lying around.
Oh my
So
god.
as any group of mature 20-year-olds would do, we started throwing them at each other, and it was really fun.
And then the book goblin arrived.
The book goblin came and gobbled our books.
There was definitely another moment where me, Jamie, Fob, and there was someone else. Who else was there? There was someone else. Had wrestling matches.
No, it was me and Sam.
Oh, yeah, you were there, of course,
Sam
yeah.
didn't
And
take
Sam.
part. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was it. It was Fob I was thinking of that fucking put J. Oh, wasn't Whammy there? Didn't someone like fuck up? his
Whammy
arm?
was there. Whammy was there.
Yeah, he fucked up his arm as well.
And then me and Jamie had a best of 3. I won 2-1. It was good. But yeah, I think my favorite moment, and I can't go into detail about it too much, but me, Mr. Moo, and Cactus, we were just recanting stories about this chap that we know, and it was honestly some of the funniest fucking things. Like, there he goes.
Oh, he'll be
There he
back.
goes.
You'll have to tell me who this chap is because now I'm on the edge of my seat.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you a little bit later on. But
Okay.
yeah, it's just like if Cactus, Mr. Moo, if either of you two are listening to this, you know exactly who I'm talking about. It was honestly one of the funniest fucking things I've ever heard, and I can't recite it. That's just because I told them not.
And to you, the listener, yes, that someone could be you.
That
Yeah,
could be you.
Cactus and
You'll
Mr.
never
Moo
know.
were just laughing at you.
It was great. It was really, really funny. Like, I love the dude that we were. The stories that I heard was fucking brilliant. But that was probably my favorite moment of Albion.
Go on, Pom. What
What's the
about
next
you?
question? Bomber
I
answered.
already said mine.
Bomber
did
said
you?
Nando's, you ape.
Oh yeah, of course he enjoyed eating stuff. You fucking vor person, you weirdo.
Can I get an explanation on this?
Jacob, what's the next question?
Yeah. Crispy asks. This is a very random question, but alright. What theme parks have you all been to, and what were your favourites? Are you scared of big rides? See you at Chessington World of Adventures, yes? Thank you.
You will see me at Chessington World of Adventures. In terms of theme parks, I'm actually really scared of big rides. I'm not good at heights, so I don't tend to go on big rides too much. When I was younger, I did on a few. I went on a few like big rides then, but like, yeah, I think like the most I will do. Have you guys ever been to is it Blackpool Pleasure Beach? I think.
Yeah,
You
I
guys-
went there
yeah.
when I was a little baby boy.
Is
Don't
it
really remember it.
what's the log flume ride there called?
I don't remember. The Blackpool Flume, dude.
It's not called the Blackpool Flume.
I
It's
don't remember.
Valhalla. It's called Valhalla. That was my go-to ride, because even though it was there was a lot of steepness in the rides. It was very big rides at times. It was a log flume and it was in the dark, so it was very easy to kind of mitigate my fear.
Sorry about that, my brother called.
I went to Alton Towers once with school, and I thought these lines are too long, so I just kind of walked about and pissed out my friends, and I think I went on 1 or 2 rides. The last ride I went on was some really low-budget, crappy, spooky haunted house ride at a local bonfire. And,
Nice.
And you just kind of go around really slowly, and there's some like scary pictures and shit on the wall, and then a guy shouts "boo," and I told him to fuck off. And that was it. I've not really been to a theme park in a very, very long time.
I am gonna go to Chessington World of Adventures with Crispy though.
I'd love to. I'd love to. Sure, why not?
Bomber, what about you?
I've only really been to Adventure Island, like in Southend. That's it. But I don't really remember any of the rides because I haven't been in ages. I think I haven't. The biggest one is like Rage or whatever, which I went on once, and I was very spooked because I don't like big rides. But
Nah,
aside from that was it.
I feel that way.
What's the question?
Have you? Right, Crispy says, what theme parks have you been to and what your favourites? Are you scared of big rides? See you at Chessington World of Adventures, yes?
I've been to like a bunch, but now I'm just terrified of heights. Like, I was always scared of them.
Are
but
we
I
all
thought-
little bitches? Is that what this is?
I'm not
Are we
scared.
all little bitches?
No,
for
I'm not
rides?
scared.
You
I'm
know
not
what
scared of
I'm
heights. I've
about.
just not been on one.
Until I was about 13, I'd sort of just deal with being scared of heights and go on stuff.
I'm literally the exact fucking same. Oh,
Literally, ever since then, I'm just like, nah, it's not worth the risk. I don't actually enjoy it.
oh my
Like,
god! I identify
you
with
go
this
on
so
like a
much.
massive one. You go on a massive one, and you get off, and you think, "Oh yeah, let's do that again. That was awesome." But the entire time you're there, you know, your heart's going nuts.
Exactly, you're just there like.
You feel like crying. I think the enjoyment comes when you're off and you've still got the adrenaline. You're going, "Fucking yes, I'm safe."
yeah,
Fuck
yeah.
yes.
I feel like I've explained this to so many people, and no one understands it. But there's finally someone else who understands the pain of loving rides when I was younger, but now being too old and not wanting to risk my life for
It's
rides.
just scary. Like
Exactly,
you read
I
on the
hate
newspaper,
it.
like you see like fucking those big like those I can't even think what they're called, like aerial merry-go-rounds or whatever, and like one of them
Yeah,
comes
yeah.
off and goes flying into the next
It's like,
country.
That
I'm like,
could
what?
be me. That could be me.
Why would I want to go and sit on a piece of plastic on another piece of plastic 7 million miles in the air? Like, I'm scared
Literally.
of flying as it is, and that's a giant metal contraption with fucking years and years of design put into it. I don't want to sit on a flying horse.
Jacob, what's the next question?
Tigerton asks, favourite Albion chant?
Oh, there's so many
It's
ones.
it's owl babies. Do you like hash browns?
Yeah,
I'm so happy that mine and Curry's hash browns thing caught on.
it became a thing. I love it.
It was
so
it
happy.
was just so heartwarming when
Actually, no, I take it back. My favorite was lemon.
Is it lemon? Is it
Lemon's
lemon? Lemon might be my favorite.
No,
as well.
I think it wasn't so much a chant like to the game, but a fucking no more swearing cracked
Oh
me
yeah,
up.
that was
But-
good.
I think
Mine was 100%.
Oh,
Mine was definitely.
that was mine. That was mine. Thank you.
what no more swearing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Go on, Bon. What was yours?
Mine was definitely Pelly's on fire, 100%.
Pelly's,
yeah.
that was such a good one. That was such a good
I
one.
I'm so
I
glad
was a
me
bit,
and Jamie got that one
peeved because
together.
that was meant the on fire was meant to be my chant that Mike came up with last year, and now it's been used, and I'm like, shit. Now we got to do something else.
I
I
like.
came up with the Owl Babies one,
Yeah.
but then the hash browns added to it so
No, I
much.
think
I can't play that anymore.
because when we did the Al Baby song last year, we never decided on how it ends. So we
Exactly.
thought, "Fuck
That's
Hash
it.
Hash Browns is his thing now, but it's like
Oh, I'm so happy.
I liked
so happy.
I think more than the song, I just
bet
liked
he fucking
having
hates Hash Browns.
I just liked having the entirety of like North and J Squad and plus whoever the fuck else was there in on the do you like Hash Browns? Yes, fuck yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
The fact that we got like a big group of people doing that, it cracked me up. And I really
I
like
bet
that.
Owl Babies actually hates hash browns. But if he said he didn't like him,
I'd
he
be booing
would've-
him.
You
I
would've
would boo
made it.
him.
I did. I also liked whoever added the please onto it. Shout
That
out
was
to
me.
Adam. You were on a roll that day because that had
I'm
me.
the best.
First time I heard that I was fucking crying. I kept trying to say please, but no one else was catching on to it after the fact. Oh, and Macaleg Schmacaleg. That's not an Albion one. That's a Meltdown one. But I like that one.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I actually missed like losers finals and grand finals because I went off to play money matches. I didn't realize there was still sets hanging around.
You messed up. It was great. It was actually great. But yeah, fair enough.
And also
I
shout
think my
out-
favorite's Lemon.
Shout out to destroy him, obliterate him.
Oh,
Especially
yeah,
when,
of course.
especially when Frog and Ando were having an arm wrestle with the spoons, and we all started doing that.
Oh god, I started screaming it. Everyone was following it, and then someone came outside like, "Yeah, can you stop?"
Did anyone else think that the arm wrestling was just weird?
It was,
Like-
it was embarrassing because
I feel like I need to clarify this, right? Whenever you go out with people and there's a bunch of lads, I feel like if you're in like a pub or something like that, two of them just start arm wrestling. This happens so often.
I hate it. It happens all the time.
This happens so often. I don't fucking get it.
I always
don't get
lose.
it.
I always lose. I'm like, oh,
I just don't participate because I don't want them to think I'm a big baby.
Exactly.
I don't want to embarrass them.
But I think just watching Sandy arm wrestling was my favorite thing.
Sandy's a hench boy.
Sandy.
Bomber, can we arm wrestle?
Sure, when?
Bomber, can you and Jab arm wrestle?
Right now.
Can you and Toast arm wrestle?
Right this second.
Right
Probably.
now.
How,
Right.
fu-
No.
how funny is it gonna be when I win?
You're not
When
gonna
you
win.
rip his arm off.
Adam,
Not
Bomber's arm is
actually
literally the size of you.
Zero chance
Bomber's
that I
arm
lose.
is the size of you. You're not going to win. I'm sorry. Jacob, what's the next question?
Okay, Fabs asks, are any of you guys interested in traveling more, whether it be other UK regions or outside of Europe for Smash Ultimate? Yes.
I think everyone
Yes,
is.
I'd love to.
I don't think there's a single person that isn't really. Like, I want to see other countries,
But
and I still need to go to Wales.
But I think it's more
Oh,
what are our actual like do we have plans to? Let's just say because obviously we want to, but do we?
I want to see like all of Europe. Is what
Yeah.
I want to see.
Yeah, I just want
So-
to. I want to do America before I'm done with. Which there's another question in regards to American tournaments. I won't elaborate on that yet, but I definitely want to do America one day.
So for me, like I've never really been much of a traveling person. I don't really like going on holiday abroad and stuff like that. So in terms of the game, I kind of stand by what I said in a previous podcast and what I've kind of said in the past as well. Like if the game's good, sure, I'm happy to do it. But like if I'm just not that invested in it, then I'm like happy just sticking
I
to
remember
regions that I've already been to.
I still hold fond memories of like the early days of Smash 4, where it's just me and you, Dev, just going.
Oh, that
everywhere.
was sick. We were fucking
Literally
traveling buddies, man. That was great. We went everywhere, dude. That fucking
one
time
else
we went to
anything.
it was like Leicester into night out into that Birmingham tournament. That was honestly the
And
worst.
then
We need
That
more.
was
We
the
need more
worst.
Sunday tournaments so we can just so that can be a thing.
I can't do Sunday tournaments anymore. It's just not
Really?
possible. It's just not. I can't hack it. But yeah, no. I like traveling back in the day was really dope. But I feel like there's so many easy ways to communicate with people now. I don't really feel that obliged to travel as much anymore. I still will, but in terms of traveling to around the EU or maybe traveling to the US, I wouldn't really do that for the game. I might use the game as an excuse, but I wouldn't really be.
That's
Yeah,
it.
That's
Like,
what I was.
that's
That's
what
When
the
I
main
say
It's just an excuse, really. Like,
when
I
I
want to
say
go to these places, but to be honest, if I go, I feel like I want to stay longer. Like, I want to stay past the tournament so I can just
Yeah.
sort of
if,
hang out, have a few nights out,
That's
see the
fair.
sight.
Yeah, if and when I do America, I'm gonna make a full week out of it and just have the tournament while I'm there. You know.
I feel
Yeah.
like America. I feel like I'd have to do more than a week for America.
Yeah,
be
but I
honest.
don't think I'd be able to afford it. You know.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know. It depends if you go into like multiple states. Like if you're just staying in like Cali, I feel like you can do that in a week. You don't need to.
Yeah, but
You don't need to be longer there.
But I say, yeah, I definitely want to travel. I think Schism, even though it wasn't like the biggest, most grandiose tournament in the world, that was well worth the travel. Like I just enjoyed, the nights out and just the housing,
The
chill
night,
at
the
the
night
Airbnb.
out at Schism was actually fucking fantastic. I loved it.
Is that
Bomber, I'm kind of interested to hear what you think about it because, like, I feel like you've got your finger in so many pies when it comes to like fighting games. Like, if it comes to Smash, if it
Got
comes
your
to like
fingers so
Smash,
many
Ultimate,
mouths.
yeah, there is also that. Like,
Jesus Christ.
so would you like consider traveling across the EU or even to the US for Smash, or is it something that
Oh,
you're going
100%.
to do?
I think
Okay.
I'm probably gonna plan on going to Evo next year.
Oh, that's dope. That's going to be so cool if you do.
Playing 7 different fighting games and all that shit.
Is
But
there's
yeah,
a,
even
there's a limit on how many games you can. There's a limit on how many games
at
you can.
Evo,
I think
there
so.
is not. I don't
Really?
think so.
Surely for
think-
like scheduling.
No, but you have to remember, right? Evo, notoriously not that well ran, just the biggest.
Well, I mean, it's pretty well run for the majority of the games except Smash 4. Like, for all the other fighting games, it's run pretty well.
I know
Street Fighter and stuff.
I don't think I've seen an Evo where there's not been like shitloads of complaints.
Yeah,
everyone goes.
yeah.
Everyone goes to this Evo. Like they were the first.
It's literally the fucking mecca of fighting games.
Yeah, it's
isn't
like
it? Of course
Evo
they're
were the
gonna go.
first to do it big, so naturally they stay the biggest.
Yeah. That's dope. That's dope. Jacob, what's the next question?
Splits asks, what is your honest and humble opinions on the food item known as hash browns?
Yeah, they're alright.
Yeah,
I
let's
like
go.
hash browns.
Yes, let's go, Bomber.
Yeah, I'm not gonna scream in my apartment. It might not be the best choice, but
Yeah,
just
no,
know
I just thought I'd raise my voice a bit.
they have my just undivided, unrequited approval for liking hash browns. I fucking love hash browns.
Yeah, I bought one. I bought one on the Sunday just as like a nice celebration.
All right,
They're
boys,
nice.
this is it. I never wanted to have to answer this question.
What?
I-
What?
No, I can't bring myself to say it.
What?
I can't bring myself to say it.
I don't know.
What?
They're not the one for me.
What?
I'm sorry, everyone.
Wait.
Bro, just say the question.
Do you not?
What?
Do you not like hash browns?
I don't like eating them.
Are you? Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious?
Well, I mean, I think they're funny.
Bomber,
I'm actually
Bomber,
stunned.
Bomber, we
I'm-
have a vacancy on the podcast. If you want to just join us like a permanent.
I
That's
actually,
perfectly fine.
I don't know. I'm actually stunned. What you cut? You have made a meme
Oh,
of
that's
people
tickled me,
loving
that
hash
is.
browns,
Jermaine,
and you don't even like them.
Jermaine just said hash browns one time. I thought it was really funny.
Oh
I never said they taste good. They're all right. They're not the
swear,
worst
like-
thing in the world.
I don't think I remember.
You know your tweet about Jacob about how he just can't. He's not normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I didn't realize that Santa Claus was real, when I realized that he was a faker, I don't remember how I felt. But if I was to attribute any kind of feelings to that moment, it might be like this. It might actually just be like how I'm feeling right.
Just kidding. I got you. I fucking love them.
No,
I don't believe you.
I thought
I don't
it
believe
was
you.
worth a shot. I thought it was worth a shot.
no, it's. I don't believe. What's the next question? We need to move on. What's the next question?
fuck, what have I done?
Why am I actually angry? What's the next question? What's the next question?
I'm actually really upset.
Ask the next question, Jacob.
Fuck, what have I done?
Shut up.
Alright, let me just unlock my phone. Hold on.
And just so you know, you don't get to answer the next question, Jacob.
Oh, the next question's from Jermaine. Jermaine, if you're listening, I'm so sorry. In a timeline where Ultimate wasn't announced, do you think that Smash 4 would have had much more longevity, or would it have died off just as quick?
I give it 1 extra year.
It would definitely have more longevity with the Ultimate.
Yeah,
Honestly, I think people were getting really tired of Smash 4 anyway, so I'm not sure it'd have lasted that much longer if Ultimate didn't happen.
I kind of agree with what Adam's saying.
Without something on the horizon to sort of suck them back in, they'll be trying to do more and more things to, you know, reinvigorate the game on their own. So I feel like I give it an extra year.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Like, if Ultimate wasn't announced, I feel like interest would have died down, not as quickly as it is now, but certainly a little bit later on in the future. I'd say, yeah, about a year and a half, and then people would probably, especially if it didn't get any kind of support, I think people were going to be done with it.
Yeah, I remember when that first trailer came out, we were all. I remember...
Jacob, I thought we said you're not allowed to answer the next question.
Oh yeah,
you're
mind.
not.
All right, never mind.
All right, Jacob, what's the next question?
Okay, can I answer this one?
Do we let him?
I've done my
It
time.
depends. Are you just going to turn this question? Are you just going to turn your answer into how? Is it just going to be lies?
But I never.
Are you
said
going to answer this question genuinely?
I never said I liked them. I just got really excited.
Yes,
What other people
no,
did.
no.
Bro, I can't believe anything that comes out your mouth anymore.
I never said
Are
I
you
liked
telling
them.
me? Are you telling me that no one asked you
Yes.
whether you like?
I'm
hash
telling you
brown?
that for a fact. No one asked me.
Right. Well, you know what I'm going to do? December SD.
No one gives
December
a fuck
SD.
about him.
I'm going to get everyone who attends December SD to circle you, and I'm going to ask you the question in the middle of the pit. Jacob, do you like hash browns?
So I have to
Now,
either.
it's up to you how you answer it. You can either answer it truthfully, or you can answer it stupidly. It's up to you.
So I can either say no and see everyone's disappointed faces, or say yes and live a lie.
So this is how we lose bar 21.
Yeah, this is how we get rid of bar 21.
Max
What's
is
gonna
gonna
happen?
eat him.
Bomber's gonna eat Max. No, what's the next
Max.
question anyway?
Bomber's gonna eat Max.
Can't believe it.
I
Um,
really need an explanation on this.
right, so
Jacob, what's the next question?
Tale of the Toaster asks, and I was getting at this one before. If we were flown out to one 2019 event out of Genesis, Evo, or Super Smash Con, which would you pick? And Bomber, like especially.
That's such
Well,
a
I want to say to Bomber first, as like a Vor enthusiast, because you said you want to go Evo, but would you go to a Smash only event instead of Evo, like Smash Con or Genesis?
Evo, 100%.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I can get that.
I think I'd go Smash Con.
For me, I think I'd pick Genesis. There's something special about Genesis with Smash Man. All of my favorite sets.
I'd go Evo.
Okay. Never mind.
Oh, actually,
anyway.
I don't know, maybe Genesis. I say Smash Con
I ate
because
his words. I can't believe I've ate Dev's fucking sentence.
Dev's words like Bomber 8 Max. I can't believe.
I think I'm torn because
You know how many calories are in a Max Bomber?
maximum calories.
Not many. Jesus Christ.
All right. Anyway, so basically, I'm torn because Genesis is probably the better tournament, but Smash Con is also a con, and that sounds really fun. So it's hard.
Yeah,
I
I
think
definitely
Genesis,
get that.
I think Genesis. I think I
Like all of my favorite sets from Smash have been from Genesis, both on Melee and in Smash 4 as well. So, yeah, I would 100% pick Genesis like over all of them.
Genesis
And
does.
what's the next?
It
Go on.
does-
Oh.
But last year, I feel like last year Genesis felt just not the same for me. It just
Nah,
felt like it was
man.
a big
What do you
letdown.
mean? Do you mean the Genesis that just passed?
The one where Leo won.
But Plop won Melee.
Yeah, Melee was fine, but Smash.
Melee
4
was amazing for it. Well, that's what I'm saying because like I'm really in. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What just happened? Did no one else hear that fucking UAV that Bomber just called in? Anyway, Yeah, like,
The
yeah,
Edius.
like I'm super into watching Melee as well, so I feel like it'd be
Same.
pretty
I
dope.
feel like I wouldn't go to an event for just Melee because I mean I don't play Melee.
I mean, Smash 4 is still there,
Yeah, I know.
and I just
It's
want to
also-
see
it's
Captain
also
Zack there
everything.
again. It would be funny.
It's also everything else. So
Yeah, very true, very true. Jacob, what's the next question?
Thank you. I have to unlock my phone. Next question is Deborah says, is it worth paying $7.99 a month for Netflix all year round when you only watch the occasional Always Sunny episode for the 10th time and the new season of Better Call Saul every 18 months? I'd say no because
Yes.
you can just look them up online.
No,
Get them for free.
I would say yes personally. I think Netflix is the best.
But he said those are the only things he watches, so no.
I think Netflix is the best.
Lifon. I fucking love Netflix, right? But if that's all you're doing, you might as well just wait until they release it and then pay for it.
You might as well.
Watch more things, Devereaux. What the fuck? There's so much good stuff on Netflix.
You could use that $7.99 to sign up to tournaments.
Listen.
Yeah, I don't know how you have Netflix and you're only watching 2 things when there's hundreds of things on there.
There's definitely moments where like I just don't watch things on Netflix for like weeks, but there's so many fucking good shows on there. Watch more.
Man Said Don't Jump is sponsored by Netflix.
Yep. Have you ever wanted to flick it? Jacob, what's the next question?
Ever want to,
No, Jacob, what's the next question?
ever want to flick the net?
Jacob, you wanted to finish this by $9:30. What's the next question?
$7.99 a month. You can watch Always Sunny, and you can answer the next question.
Okay. No, we're gonna play this game. I'm gonna take my time with all of them. Just go.
You can
What's
watch,
the next question?
You can watch great shit. Oh wait, what? Do you want to finish the sponsor ad on?
You can be Always Sunny. You can smile.
You can watch A Bug's Life sometimes if you want.
No,
Vulcan asks, what Smash character would you not mind living with? I have got an answer for this, but what are yours?
Easiest question in my life. Rosalina.
Go on, Adam. What's your answer?
Peach. Do you bake a cake? That's it.
Boom. Easier answer. Palutena. She can bake a cake sometimes. I think she cooks. She's started to look at.
She doesn't. Ethereal beings don't need to eat.
She knows there's literally like a Kid Icarus like animated short where she cooks.
No.
She cooks food,
No.
and also,
No.
I get right. Also, I live with her. She doesn't live with me. I get to go and live in a giant heaven palace.
No, you get a flat in Salford.
Yeah, no, it has to be in your house with your mum.
Yeah.
I get
In your current living conditions, which Smash 4 character would you like to live with?
Oh, then Duck Hunt Dog. I just have a pet dog. Fine, and a dog.
Aww.
Yeah, I have Duck Hunt Dog. But if I get to move to where they live, then Palutena, easy.
No, you don't get to move to where they live.
Did you know that?
No, Vulcan said that I live with them, not that
No,
they
I
live
don't
with
know,
me.
fuck.
I'm their roommate. It's
I
their
don't know.
house.
Fuck what Vulcan.
Important. This is important for the question. Did you know, right, that Bear in the Big Blue House used to live with Mr. Game & Watch?
What?
Did you know?
Did you?
Did you know? Did you know? In Mr. Game Watch, you can see Burn the Big Blue House in his house.
I mean, he's a bit racist. You used to just call him Shadow, but you know.
Ah, you cheeky boy.
Oh,
I don't know what that means.
Where is Shadow?
I don't know what that means.
Have you never watched Bear in the Big Blue House?
You've never watched Bear in the Big Blue Gaff?
All right, wait a sec. You guys are a little bit younger than me. It might have been like after my time a little bit. I definitely remember.
I'm not that much
Bro,
younger
you're
than
not
you.
from a different generation.
We're basically from a different generation.
No, we're fucking not.
But basically, you. How old were you when you were bearing the Big Blue Man?
I was still
I don't
shitting
know.
myself. So like 8.
I don't know, like
So like 20 minutes ago.
like 4.
So I was 70. I wasn't watching Bear in the Big Blue House when I was like 7.
That's your problem. You should have been.
Yeah, you're a
But
loser.
that's what I just fucking said. Listen, I probably have seen it a couple times. I don't remember it too much. I just remember goodbye, good friends,
Bye.
goodbye.
Goodbye.
The moon has got a face.
That's what he
I don't know.
says.
But
Is that
now
what he said?
it's time to go.
Alright, so I would live with Palutena, Dev would live with Rosalina.
And the Big Blue House.
Adam said he'd live with Peach. Bomber, which... What What the Bomber, who would you live with?
Who was Bombivore again?
Who would you live with, Bomber?
I don't want to answer this question.
You have to.
No.
Why?
Just say you
It's not even a
live
bad
with Zero
question.
Suit in your Jagger.
It's the easiest question in your life. Answer the question. Bomber.
Come on, we've all picked girls because we're gonna bone them.
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't think Palutena would give me the time of day to do that. But she's something.
Yeah, I don't think Rosalina would.
But she's
I
something.
think she'd literally take like a white piece of sellotape and just, this is my half, this is your half.
But all right, it's fine. I get half of a giant heaven palace. That's pretty great. And it's just,
No,
you live in
you
your
live
house.
in the house with your mum.
no. Vulcan said.
Palutena is
Your
your
house
mum.
starts at the stairs, so you can never come downstairs.
Palutena takes the role of your mum.
That'd be a bit weird.
It would be.
Right,
Okay,
Palutena
Bomber's
is your mum.
Okay, so
I'd
how
keep
about we
Duck Hunt
spin
for a
this?
pet then. I'd keep Duck Hunt for a pet. Fine.
How about we spin it? So Bomber's not going to answer. Which character do you think Bomber would live with?
Zero Suit, obviously.
I don't think he would.
That's just who he wants to pick.
No.
But he doesn't want to say it because we'll laugh at him for eating her.
Oh no! Obviously, he'd live with Wario because Wario would vore him.
Obviously! Oh my god,
Obviously.
Kirby!
He would live with DDD. It all makes sense.
Oh god, such an easy answer.
Yeah, sorry, wasted.
Boralicious.
Right, Bomber, sorry, wasted your time with that question. We already know the answer.
Boralicious!
Don't acknowledge that, Jacob. What's the next question?
The final question is from Zamasu. Fuck
It's the final question.
Well, I skipped Jermaine's questions that were asked just for the purpose of wasting my time.
No, wait. Answer his questions.
Oh no, that's not. No, I also missed Brad's question. Thank you for reminding me. All right, so let's speed this one up. All right, Jermaine says, "What am I doing at 9:30? It's currently 9:25, and I have to be at work at 10. So shut up."
I have to be at work at 9. You have no excuse.
No, 10 p.m. I'm working overnight.
Oh, God. Okay.
Oh no, it's fine. I don't live very far from work. I'm gonna get like a taxi anyway.
Okay.
He also says, "What's better, Flamingo Land or Alton Towers?" I've only been to Alton Towers, so I guess that one.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think I've been to either. I think I might have been to Flamingo Land.
Zamasu says, "Fuck Mario, kill out of Thanos, Gaddafi, and Synth." I'm gonna abstain from that one because I don't think I know Synth.
I'm gonna kill.
I mean, you know Gaddafi and Thanos, right?
Well, I know who they are.
I'd kill Gaddafi. I'd marry Thanos.
No. I'd kill Thanos so that I could say that I'm that strong.
That just makes you gay, I think. Honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm gonna marry Thanos because he's got a lot of power.
Listen,
Fuck Synth, and then I'll kill Gaddafi.
You can fuck and marry two different men, but as soon as you say that you're killing Thanos to look strong, you're bent.
Yeah, you done it, mate.
This is why you should have abstained from answering. Bomber, do you have an answer?
I would kill Gaddafi, marry Thanos, and
Exactly the same as what I said. Thank you, Bomber.
yes.
So
I
I'd kill
agree.
Synth, fuck Gaddafi, and marry Thanos because he could give me egg.
Is it Thanos or
It's
Thanos?
Thanos.
It's Thanos, I'm pretty sure.
I haven't seen the film, so.
Same.
It's a good film. Oh, fucking hell, I dropped my phone. Okay, so the last question, and this one's a mouthful, boys, so get ready.
Oh god, is this the one that I've got a loophole for?
Yeah. What would you do if Tupac came back to life, but he wanted you to kill him because he was like, this isn't right? But if you leave Tupac alive, you'll be credited as the man who brought Tupac's music back into the world, and will no doubt receive fame and fortune, but you'll also be damning him to an eternal existence of suffering from which there is no escape. If you kill Tupac, only he will know of the great deed you've done for him because no one else will believe you, and you'll be caught in the center of a great media firestorm like his previous death. Tupac is immortal otherwise, and only you can kill him.
Wait.
So do you want me to just go right off the bat and tell you the obvious answer that I was talking about?
No, let's say Devon Bomber first.
I don't really understand.
Okay,
No, I get the question, but it's more that. So only he will know the great deed. No one else is going to believe you.
So only
but
he.
then you're going to be caught in a media firestorm. So
No. So only he knows that you did a good thing by killing him. The rest of the world thinks you just murdered him in cold blood.
Oh, I see. Okay, I get you. What would I do? I'd probably just kill him. There's plenty of good rappers. They can pick up the play. It's fine.
But be known as a murderer by the world. That'd be pretty rough.
That's fine.
Fuck Tupac. I don't know him. You can deal
I killed
with it.
killing Tupac. That sounds like you get a lot. You probably roll in with the Crips or something like that after it. Or the Bloods. Which one did he roll with? I don't know. What's your answer, Bomber?
I would probably keep him alive because I don't want that on my conscience.
But you also have the fact that he's got to walk. But you also have on your conscience that he's gonna walk the rest of the earth. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, I'd kill him, but I'd make it look like an accident, like I wasn't involved.
No, you can't do that.
Yeah, I would. I'd hang him and make it
No,
look.
that's bullshit. No, none of
I'd hang him
that.
and make it look like a suicide.
No, that's bullshit. None of that.
No, Jacob told me this question earlier. I was like, it's the easiest question in my life.
Yes.
So, here's the simple answer, right? You just leave him, let him live your life, rich and famous, like it says, until you're about 80, and then you kill him.
Wait, live your life till you're rich and famous. Oh shit, yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right, Adam. Yeah.
You just live your life, be rich and famous, and then kill him afterwards.
He's raised a good point.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see that bit. No doubt.
Yeah,
Receive fame and fortune.
Be like,
shit,
be like Tupac. Come on, man, just live a little longer, and I'll take you out before I go.
That's it. Yeah. He just lives one more life, makes a couple of albums. You're rich and famous, and then when you're dying, you set him free.
Yeah, that's.
Wait, but it does say Tupac is a.
Yeah, he's immortal if you don't kill him. So just kill him before you die. Take him on your way out.
Get your riches. Get your riches. Get your money. Get your fame.
Why couldn't you do that? Of course you can.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. Well played, Adam. I'll give you that.
Nah, I'd still kill him. And that's the end of the Man Said Don't Jump podcast. Thank you all for listening. It's been fun. Jacob does have to, so we'll run very, very quick. Thank you, Bomber, for joining us. It's been a pleasure.
Help me, Bomber's eating me! Bomber, no, I know that sort of stuff turns you on, but please stop.
Do you have any tartar sauce?
Wait, I think Vor people, Bomber, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Vor people like to be eaten. I don't think they like eating people. I think they prefer being eaten.
Maggie, stop eating Bomber! And that's the end of the podcast. Never fucking listen to us again. Never listen to us again.
Thank you for joining us, Bomber. It's been a pleasure.
No, seriously, what's the explanation of that meme?
Yeah, I'm going to start recording now.
Alright, guys, I gotta go. It's been a pleasure.